today. From Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Carr right away going to look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple. Now Carr.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Carr. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
There's Charles Harris getting home for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
There's Chris Olave.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. And that's complete to Adams. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 6 catches, 80 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr rolling to his left.
The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Give Uchenna Nwosu the credit for the stuff.
This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And again, it's Chubb. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now Carr. Complete to Bryant.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11 now.
Carr going to throw.
Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Carr.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr.
Complete. Jefferson to target.
Touchdown!
Van Jefferson.
His first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead grows to 10-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was all capped off by the Van Jefferson touchdown reception.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, Carr finds his tight end Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throw left side, complete. That's Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Now Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. That time a 6-play drive. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. On 1st down, Carr. A short throw to Ingram, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Now on 1st down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Carr.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
Made his first. This now from 46 yards away.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Carr now on first down.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
A first down for Davante Adams in his first season with the Las Vegas Raiders. Over the previous 2 years in Green Bay, he led the NFL in receptions and touchdowns, and he's building off of a 123-catch, 1,500-yard season. Now, of course, in Raiders black and silver instead of Packers green and gold.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now Carr again. That's out to Chubb, complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 34. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Carr.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Carr. And he'll just get rid of it. And this offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the foot. From the gun, it's Carr.
Gets this quickly to Ingram.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Carr dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Carr's throw here taken in by Ingram.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Throw right side taken in by the tight end, Bryant. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Now Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Into the red zone, it's Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make every...
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Denver, it'll